Hi, this is Kathy for Trans by Deaf. Enjoying a beautiful winter day. The temperature is in the upper 50s, and it's just nice to be out. And I thought this would be the perfect setting for this week's video. The topic this week is a very interesting one. The topic is, what type of people have hit on you since you started to transition or have transitioned? And what type of people have manipulated you, and how have they manipulated you since transition? Well, the first part of the topic I am really not the person to even address. I have been married to my wife for 30 years, and she has stayed with me, and the two of us, when we have been out, we have never had anyone come up and hit on us and try and ask us out for a date. I will admit we do not go to bars. We do not go to the places where you would typically go if you were looking to find someone to take you out on a date. We simply go out together, and we don't get that kind of interaction with people. So I don't have any experience with the first part of the question. The second part is, what kind of people have you found that tend to manipulate you? Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is an event that happened to my wife and I about a week and a half ago. We went down to the local Toyota dealerships in the next town over, and we are looking at purchasing a new Toyota Camry because ours has a lot of miles on it. And we went in to the dealership and started to look at the new Camrys, and a salesperson came out and said, "Well, what are you two girls looking for?" And my wife said, "Well, I would like a brand new Camry, but I don't know what color it is." And I said, "I'm with her. We're both looking for a new Camry." And he started to show us Camrys. Well, when it came time to try and negotiate a price on one of those Camrys, my wife found one that she really liked that was a beautiful maroon color, or beautiful deep red color. And we said, "Well, how much will you give us for the Camry that we currently have?" Well, he looked and he said, "Well, since you're repeat customers, we will give you a repeat customer discount, and we will give you all the money that we possibly can." And then he commenced to tell me that the Camry that we had there was only worth $1,500, and that the best he could do for a dealer discount is $300 or $400. And I looked at him and I said, "That is not a good price." And he said, "Well, that's all you can do." And he started to treat us like dumb, stupid women, and looked at us and said, "Well, that's what that Camry's worth with that many miles on it, and that's what we can give you, and that's the best deal I possibly can." And I looked at my wife and I says, "It's time for us to go." And she looked at me and she says, "Dear, it is past time for us to go. This gentleman does not want to deal with us." And we turned and walked over to our car, got in, and drove off. Both of us felt exactly the same way. Both my wife, who is a cis woman, and I felt that this guy had treated us as though we were stupid women, that we had not bothered to look up the Blue Book or the Blue Book range on the car that we were trading, that we did not know what the features were, we did not know what was under the hood, that we did not know anything about the car. And that really bothered both of us. And those are the kind of things that I have noticed since transition, that I have a lot of particularly dominant men look at me and treat me like a stupid woman and tell me that I'm stupid. And that makes me very upset and very angry. That mindset that they are so superior to me really bothers me a great deal. I also notice that when I go to some gun matches, when I get particularly older men that come up and treat me like I shouldn't be out there, and I look at them and I say, "Let's just let and go out and shoot the course and see who's on top at the end." And nothing makes me feel any better than I end up at a higher place than they are. And that lots of times happens. Well, that's my take on this week's topic. I have no experience with what kind of people hit on me at a bar because I never go there. And I hate arrogant men coming up to me, and I get them all the time, just like the car salesman that treat me like a stupid woman, and I do not like to be treated that way by anybody. But you could say the same thing about my wife, because they didn't treat either one of us any differently. They both treat us like women, and both treated us as though we were stupid, and it irritated both of us immensely. Well, thank you for watching this week, and I will see you again next week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos from Trans by Deaf, please subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next week. Bye.